if you haven't heard, is brilliant. Believe me. So to celebrate that, and because he recorded some of it here, as some of you will know, because you were here, and you're on CD, which is good, isn't it? Yeah. Get a free copy of that. Anyway, Mike's going to do half an hour now, so please, big welcome, please, Mike Scott!
Well, thank you to Jim for inviting, well, not just Jim and Bill and Dave. As I understand, it's a socialist republic. Politburo. So thanks to all of you for inviting me down. I'm very grateful. And there's nothing set in stone. If I'm not doing what you want to do, shout out something else, you know, or someone else here. Familiar stuff. I dedicate this to Stephen Kirsty's baby, as it's one of the things he is unlikely to experience. Or she. Or she. That decline of the Cornish pasty should be remarked upon. The best are made by Ivor Judy and his brother Ron. But they are made in Devon, so by rights they cannot claim to be a Cornish pasty, though the recipe's the same. Thanks to Mr. Ginster, the pasties mechanized. Meat and veg go through his mincer, though traditionally they're diced. If you were to disinter the ingredients hid from sight, minced morsels, dolphin dorsals, bits of horse will come to life. Freshly baked or 5 days old, hot or cold, they're frankly ghastly. These things so often sold under the label Cornish pasty. Pass the ketchup. The lady in the pasty shop down in Arizona displays all the charisma of acting of the fun. Water cold, she said, a decision was required. I specified the former, to the back room she retired. Muffled hums of whirrings and the ding of an alarm. She reappeared with something lifeless draped across her palm. I said, poor little thing, what a shame you couldn't save it. She said, a short pasty, I just microwaved it. The pasty at the microwave, the balmy Cornish weather. Tricks, the cradle and the grave, they should never come together. Pass the Rennies. My first bite was my last bite, I consigned it to the bin. But not before I took a peek at what was hid within. I passed it round for all to see, and we were all agreed. Whatever else was in there, there was not a trace of sweet. How can you make a pasty without a trace of sweet? Nothing else would do the job, sweet is what you need. We wandered off still hungry, making anti-pasty quips, and swore on future holidays we'd stick to fish and chips. You never believe it, that song provoked some research. Terry H. went on the internet to find out if pasties had Swede in them. Apparently, huh? No, it's not. It's not. It's rutabaga. Rutabaga.
We sent the copy to the lady in Palestine on there.
Well, as far as I can work out, rutabaga is an American Swede.
You could have modified the song to include it.
Yeah, I should do, really, shouldn't I? Well, I don't need to explain this one because a lot of you will know what it's about. This arrangement is senseless. door. I should have asked for expenses. They're hardline traditional. Oh God, I know what I think. After all, I'm only here for the door and all the tea I can drink. No, thank you, no more. As I watch my fee shrink, empty seats by the score, and I'm here for the door. They say I'm one of many, all equally forgettable, floating round on this circuit, playing venues somewhat less than full. They don't give me a hard time. Their etiquette is beyond reproach. And when they murmur, or the glass collectors encroach. Hold on, drink up, please. No time left to mention CDs. During the encore, they head for what I'm here for. The door on motorways. On winter days, the headlights blaze, bring on a migraine. The advertising did not drag 'em in. Adrenaline is turning to methane. Sleeping, I ask apprehensively. They found someone willing to put me up inexpensively. I hope you don't mind dogs. Oh, I used to have one. Just the one. We've got 5. Pedigreed Dobermans. They're harmless, they're playful. Where have I heard that before? Dogs can sense it, I'm sure, when you're only here for the door. They hope I'm not vegetarian or a non-smoker or a light sleeper. But they don't mind if I sleep over. They won't leave the house at 7. I can leave when I'm ready. Just put the key back through the letterbox. Nice to have met you, safe journey, take it steady. Don't let it upset you that last night there were so few. Attendances have been on the up. I think we clashed with the FA Cup. Never known it so poor. Lucky for us, you did it for the door. It's really hard to know which songs to explain and which ones not to explain. This one's about my Auntie Wynne and her cousin Arthur. And I dare say most of you could quite happily live the rest of your lives not knowing anything about my Auntie Wynne and her cousin Arthur. So I don't want to tell you anything about it. Oh, Auntie Wynne worked for cousin Arthur at a boiled sweet factory in Malaga. You're astounded, aren't you? And then, after that, she went to work in Wills's and she became a Wills's pensioner because we used to go down to Wills's to collect her free fags. And then we used to go round to Uncle Arthur's to collect a free bag of boiled sweets.
Wow.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
I'm not sure if I understand those.
Is that John? Speak up. She worked for Cousin Arthur, one of many relations he employed at Malago boiled sweets. He had somehow become a reserved occupation. In a decade he bought the whole street. She battled with the cauldrons in a glutinous haze. In the evening the twins ran to hug her, plunging their hands in her overall pockets for the shards of the failed barley sugar. December 41, her third son was born. In a panic, a month premature. Determined to be a Capricorn, unaware that the world was at war. Evacuees' faces in railway carriage doors, as pale as their huge cardboard labels. An army of wicked stepmothers in stores. Say your prayers, mind your manners at table. During air raids grand made for the boiler house, no ministry film could reform her. It's stronger than shelters, I'm best on my own, and besides it's a bloody sight warmer. In May 43, another child's cry, his parentage vague and unsure, a blameless and lonely Gemini in the darkest days of the war. They moved into Hayes's summer house as they crawled up the housing list, with a blue swimming pool and 5 acres of lawn. They managed somehow to exist. But their brush with the gentry was over too soon. Rehoused on a modern estate, mother clutching the key as tears flooded her eyes, the joy of her own garden gate. November 45, without any fuss, a sister for the boys to adore, disarmingly fair Sagittarius, beyond the reach of the shadow of war. After this song, I'm going to change guitars, but I've become so slick and professional lately that you won't even notice. I was bitten bitten by a dog. I was on holiday in Spain. It made me very angry. That dog just went insane. Don't want to spoil my holiday, don't want to make a fuss. I don't think he had rabies, I'll just get tetanus. Why was I in Spain? I don't really know. It's just one of those places that people like me go. It's easier than Amazon or Himalayan treks. 2 hours on a plane and you get sun and sea and sex. I hasten to explain, I just had sun and sea. The sex is purely optional, it doesn't interest me. You must take those precautions in your information pack. And sex is so athletic, and I suffer with my back. It was that canine's own domain, he would not let me cross it. I watched him claim that little piece of Spain, he put down his deposit. I was bitten by a dog, he belonged just where we were. He was the color of the earth, that snarling, snapping cur. He decided in his canine brain that I just did not fit. My pure white legs were alien, so naturally he bit. I turned on him in fury, prepared to aim a kick. I swung and missed and fell a fool, he was far too quick. He settled down just out of reach and fixed me with a stare. He'd smelt the blood of Englishmen whose stupid legs were bare. It is no contest on the cost as between the dogs and us imposters. You could safely bet €1, you could even risk £1. Stick it on the nose of that Andalusian hound. A small crescent of punctures on an alabaster thigh, a souvenir of Spain. Yes, I was there, I don't know why. Next year I will be off again once more without a reason. Dogs of the world, prepare your fangs, Englishman's in season. I was bitten by a dog, he understands me now, because I spoke his language when I was screaming, yo! Told you, never noticed. What?
It's allowed.
And yes, it's allowed. Well,
Well,
anyhow,
I wasn't very quiet.
Is it time?
as Jim said, there's a box of CDs out the back there if you were interested, and most of you are on it, unpaid. I have heard Steve Hughes has got a copy of this CD, and I have heard he's been trying to sell it for £3. But I warn you, you forfeit all your legal rights. We did a tour, Steve and I and Tracy Curtis last year, and it was really good fun, really enjoyed it. And we made a profit of £32 each. I mean, dates.
Great profit, yeah. Got lucky then.
Father Clovis, he pushed the doorbell, but the battery had corroded from damp and lack of use, and the cover fixed on with blue tack. If you held the button long enough, it made reluctant tremblings, as inaudible to Miss Appleton as the dripping of the bathroom overflowed. Just two of many faulty items accumulating steadily in Miss Appleton's crumbling fortress. Come in, Father, you know those Spencer boys, they lobbed a brick through my window. It takes forever, since they're privatized, getting somebody round. Mr. Axford put a board in, but it rattles when it's windy, and it makes the place so dark and dismal. I have to keep the lights on all day. These bulbs blow for a pastime, and I get dizzy standing on a stool to change them. Mr. Axford put his head round the half-open back door, touched a finger to his forehead. Old habits dying slowly. He said, those lads, they need the birch. They hang around here after midnight. A good hiding's what they need. If I was younger, I would do it myself. My father leathered me from asshole to breakfast time. It never did me any harm. Father Clovis at bedtime, stepping out of Christ's bright armor, setting fire to a roll-up, pouring slightly too much port. Lord, I hardly know these children. They converse in threats and slogans. They inhabit a parallel universe. They categorize me irrelevant, uncool. However, did we fail them so badly? There's a wall between the scriptures and the cost of Nike trainers, insurmountable from either side, 2,000 years tall. I have battered it relentlessly with the head of a theologian. I am bloodied and broken, but no nearer to seeing it fall. I would trade the broken promise of piety for the sinew of an artisan's arm. Father Clovis in Woolworths, looking for a roll of sellotape and an extra long life battery for Miss Appleton's bell. musicians who are on my CD now. Jim? Jim Taylor did some excellent work for me. And thank you for listening.
I can remember it.
Thank you for turning up. Ray is desperate for another pipe, so he might as well get me one while he's at it. Right, so let me get this right. Okay. Standing in my kitchen, it's 25 to 3. I swear that I don't know you any more than you know me. As introductions go, this one has informality. Stumbling progress round my darkened home. You're standing in my kitchen, and I'm reaching for the phone. We surprised each other, both of us in shock. How did you force that window? It's got the recommended lock. According to statistics, this is a low priority case. If you were to turn and run, I would not give chase. You're standing in my kitchen with a scarf around your face. I wonder, should I hit you? I've never hit a man in my life. But what if you were tooled up? You could be carrying a knife. If you were to use it, well, that's crap out on the street. I'm hoping that you've noticed I'm not blocking your retreat. You're standing in my kitchen, and I've got slippers on my feet. How would you describe this in your crime catalog? Would you call it market forces, natural justice, dog-eat-dog? This seedy confrontation is bound to end unhappily. One of us, or both of us, in jail or therapy. You're standing in my kitchen, and it's 25 to 3.
we're lucky, we'll get another one later on. There's a lot more musicians in like that. But now, there's a lot more musicians in here that need to play. Everybody who's come along and wants to play will play. So if we have a really quick break, 10 minutes, go buy a drink, or the opposite of that. Another big hand for Mike Scott, please. Yeah,